another ball game here in Jackson, Tennessee. Alexander Bitterling here on the mic again. Tonight, it's the rematch between the Rockabillys and the Pistol Shrimp here in the Hub City. Six to 3 was the final score yesterday. The Rockabillys fell short. They led all the way until the top of the 6th inning. The score was tied at 3 apiece. They were leading in the 3rd inning, 2-1. Then they tied it up in the 5th inning, and in the 6th inning, Pistol Shrimp scored 3, never looked back. They kept it 6-3 all the way. Now, some good moments for the Rockabillys. They had 7 hits. Part of the problem was the 2 errors they had and giving up 11 hits to the Pistol Shrimp. But today is a brand new ball game here at the ballpark, and the Rockabillys trying to get their revenge here in Game 2 of the 2-game series. We can. Tonight on the mound for the Rockabillys is going to be Will Snepp in his 7th start of the season. His record's 0-2. He's got a 5.72 ERA. The right-hander will be out there on the mound trying to get it done for the Rockabillys, who their starting pitchers have had great starts all season long. Here in the second half, they've fallen a little bit short with the relief pitching, looking to change that here today. Then for the Pistol Shrimp, the starting pitcher is David Andolina. It's his 10th start. He's got a 1-1 record and a 5.29 ERA. So that's the starting pitchers. Now, if we look at the specifics for both teams, the Rockabillys are 15-30 on the season. They've got a 2.62 team average and a 6.56 ERA as a team. On the flip side, the Pistol Shrimp are 21-23. They still have a losing record. They improved it yesterday, of course, with that win, but their batting average is 3rd best in the league, 287. They also hold their opponents to just 251 batting, which is the 3rd lowest in the league, and their ERA is 5.2, also the 4th lowest in the league. So the Pistol Shrimp are a formidable opponent, but they have not won games to prove that. They have really struggled to actually get those wins, but they've been great on both sides of the ball, specifically pitching and hitting. 3rd best in the league in pretty much both of those categories. But they're looking for a win here tonight against the Rockabillys, and the Rockabillys are looking for a home win. They've struggled this year in their inaugural season, a slow start, but they are looking to change that. And here is a key point in that tonight, the 2nd game of the 2-game series here against the Pistol Shrimp. After today, we'll be off here at the ballpark for a week. But tomorrow, they'll go play Rex baseball. Then Wednesday, they play the Paints on Thursday. Back to play Rex baseball on Friday. On Saturday, they play the Cape Catfish at Cape Girardeau. Then they play here on Monday night, which is the next game we'll be calling here on BallGame Blitz. Then on Tuesday night, they play the Catfish again here on BallGame Blitz and in Jackson. On Wednesday and Thursday will be the last 2 home games. They take on the Thrillville Thrillbillies. Then they'll play 2 games at Thrillville to end the season, August 4th and August 5th. So if you haven't made plans to make it out to the ballpark, you need to go ahead and make those now because you're running out of time to be a part of history here in the Hub City. The Jackson Rockabillys. And here manager Matt Franco from the Rockabillys is out there exchanging lineups with the manager from the Pistol Shrimp. And, of course, the 2 umpires out there sealing the deal as well. In a few moments, we're going to have the national anthem. But before that, the 2 teams will finish up preparing and getting ready for the ball game as the fans make their way to their seats, several of them still making their way into the ballpark. Now, tomorrow night, they will hit the road as I mentioned. So tonight is the last home game for a week here in the Hub City. The game yesterday was part of a long weekend at the ballpark. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today, which is, of course, Monday. So a 4-game homestand. So far, the Rockabillys have gone 1-2 in that homestand. An electric win on Friday night in 11 innings. They won 15-14. Then they dropped the game on Saturday 7-3. They dropped the game yesterday 6-3. So the Rockabillys looking to bounce back here and split both series here in the Hub City. It's a beautiful night. The temperatures are low from what we've experienced recently. 83 degrees. partially cloudy, beautiful skies, and it is going to be a perfect night for some baseball here in Jackson. Rockabillys looking to pick up their 16th win of the season, and we've mentioned it before, but the roster continues to change. We've added some new players, which we will talk about later when we really get into that, but they've got new faces all around. And here we will go to the field mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very small announcement. We would like to have a moment of silence. The catcher for the Southern Illinois Thrillbillies, we played him 4 times. He was the catcher 3 times, the designated hitter the other game. A fine young man, Virgil Ashton Smith, was found passed away this morning. Starting catcher for the Thrillbillies. So I ask you to bow your heads and have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. And now we would like for all active military or veterans or retired veterans to please stand. Would you please stand? Our players want to meet with you during our national anthem. Guys, first of all, how about a round of applause for our veterans, our members of the military. God bless you. Players, find someone, find a veteran, thank them for their service. We thank you for your service. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Mr. Jeremy Campbell, one of the main honchos of Genghis Drill, who will give us his rendition of the national anthem. Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
are Military Monday at the ballpark. The Rockabillys have taken the field. Will Snepp is finalizing his warm-ups out there on the mound. He will face the top of the lineup for the Pistol Shrimp in just a minute. It's 7 o'clock, which means that it's time for the first pitch. We are right on schedule. It's Luis Perona out there to lead off for the Pistol Shrimp. And Perona has been so good all season long. He was good yesterday as well. Virtually unstoppable. 4 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 walks as well. Scored 2 runs. He only struck out once. That's the only way he was retired yesterday. So the Rockabillys hoping for better luck against Perona today. And Perona on the season has been very good as well. .336 batting average on the season. He leads it off here for the Pistol Shrimp in just a second. It's the first time that Will Snepp has faced the Pistol Shrimp this season. And then after Perona, it's going to be Quasimodo and Lane. The first 3 that are scheduled for the Pistol Shrimp. And here we go. Perona steps into the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball number 1. That one's hit well right past the second baseman. And Perona continues it. He's big turn for second. They lose it out there in the outfield. Now he's going to third. He's going to hustle back to second base. He's able to get into second base with what looked like it would originally be a single. Turned into a double. He likely could have made it safe at third, but he safely gets back to second base. So here it is, Quasimodo. Quasimodo went 1 for 3 yesterday in RBI. He lays down the bunt, and it's bobbled. So everybody's safe. Moves the runner over to third. Quasimodo gets over to first safely. The catcher, Okins, wasn't able to make the play. It's just Okins' second game as a Rockabilly. That one's inside, ball number 1. Runner goes, the ball gets loose. Perona's headed to the plate. He will jog in there. And all the way over to third is Quasimodo. So he's 90 feet away. Score is 1-0 with no outs here in the first. Snepp threw that one just out of the reach of Okins. That one's popped back our way off the net. It's a 2-1 count now. That one's hit over the head of the third baseman out there in the left field. Brings in another run. It's 2-0 Pistol Shrimp. And the first 3 batters reach safely with hits here in the top of the first. Lane's there at first now. That brings up Ryan Bakes. Pistol Shrimp came to play today. Ryan Bakes has a .375 batting average. And here he is with the runner on first. Watches that one low and outside. Runner goes, throw down to second, not going to be in time. So now a runner in scoring position. The count is 2-0, or 3-0 after that pitch, and Bakes is at the plate. That one's chopped back into the net. Make it a 3-1 count now. Here's the 3-1. And make that a walk. So Bakes takes first base. The first 4 hitters have reached safely in the ball game. So it's a quick meeting out there on the mound. Obviously no action. It's just the first inning, so no action out there in the bullpen. And up at the plate is Graves. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. 2 runners on, just 1 out. Strike there in the zone. And actually, there are no outs, so excuse me for that. Here's the 0-1. Runners go. Inside, throw to second. It's going to be high and not in time. That one's in there. Good pitch, 1-2. That one's low, 1-0. That one's hit well out there for a single. It's going to bring in another run. 3-0 here. Runners on the corners. And Graves singles to right field. So the first 5 batters have reached safely. Now it's Rios. Justin Rios out of North Central College. He stands in at the plate and watches ball number 1. And that's 2-0. Just barely misses. Good pitch there. 2-1. Check on him over there at first. He's back safely. Here's the 2-1. And hit hard, but foul. It'll leave the stadium over by the bullpen bar. And fouled off again. 2-2 count. Snep is still looking to retire the first batter of the ball game. It's the DH Rios at the plate. He's had no luck so far, and he fools the count there. So it's a payoff pitch here with no outs and 2 runners on. That one's hit and spoiled, fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch again after that one was fouled off. It's Rios at the plate. He pitched last night. And he loses it. It hits him. That loads up the bases. First 6 batters have reached. And now it's Braden Comerford. Comerford has a .282 average on the season. Here he comes with the bases loaded, no outs in the top of the first. Watches the first pitch. It's in there for a strike. That one makes the count go 1-1. That one, a little bit generous call. Looked a little low, but it makes it 1-2. Outside, 2-2 now. Tried to get him to chase. Comerford does not give chase. So the count is 2 apiece. That one's hit well out there. It's going to get down. That'll bring in 2 or 3 runs. One crosses the plate. Second one's headed for it. And the throw's not going to be in time. It brings in 2 more runs, makes it 5-0 off the double from Comerford. So still no success so far for Snep or the Rockabillys. Now it's Toby Jackson, who's batting .247 coming up to the plate. He's the 8th hitter. And so far, the first 7 have reached safely. It's been a nightmare of a start. That one's called for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase there. Make it 0-2. It's the Taco Bell K-Man of the night, Toby Jackson. If he strikes out, all fans get a free taco courtesy of Taco Bell. But the Rockabillys are just hoping for a first out here. Spoils that one, fouls it off towards the dugout of the Pistol Shrimp. Here we go, 0-2. Barely fouled that one off. He just got a piece of it. Snep was so close to the first out and a strikeout. Toby Jackson's out of the University of Hawaii. Several players from the University of Hawaii on the Pistol Shrimp. Here's the 0-2. It's hit right up the middle. Should be an out, but it'll score another run. It'll be the first out there at first. So Toby Jackson is the first Pistol Shrimp retired. He was the 8th hitter. He brings in a run there, so he gets the RBI at 6-0. It's Rios who scores. Comerford is there at third. He's 90 feet away from making it 7-0. Here comes Hart, the 9-hole hitter. First one gets inside and hits him. So he'll make his way to first. Isaac Hart was batting 178 coming into the game. Of course, his batting average won't change with that walk there, but he makes his way to first, and it's runners on the corners. And it looks like that ball bounced and hit Okins. He's walking around with his glove off. They send a trainer out there. So out of the first 9 hitters, the Rockabillys only managed to retire 1, and namely Jackson. So a very tough time through the order for Snep. But here he is, second time through the order, starting out in the top of the first. It's already 6-0. A lot of damage has been done, but he's trying to stop it here. 1 out. He'd love to turn a double play ball. It's Perona up, who already has a single, turned into a double. Swing and a miss. He was behind that one. And actually, to be honest with you, they scored Perona's hit as a double. Runner goes to second. That one's hit right through. Past the diving first baseman. 1 run comes in, and they'll hold him up. Perona goes to second, slides in, safe, and then the runner will sneak home. So that throw to second was close to getting the second out, but instead it's going to let another run come home, and it's 8-0. Perona is 2 for 2. Separulo at first dove for the Rockabillys, almost made the play, but the ball was just right below his glove. And it's been a really bad start for the Rockabillys. Just 1 out. Perona in scoring position. And now it's Kazimoto, who is 1 for 1. You're going to hear that a lot the second time through the order. That one's high. Ball number 1. That one's low, 2-0. Kazimoto's ahead here. That one finds the outside part of the zone. Good pitch there. 2-1. (3-1) now. No action yet in the Rockabillys bullpen. We'll keep an eye on it. Score is 8-0 here. It's a 3-1 count. Make it 3-2. Blows that one past him. Good pitch there. It's a full count. And he walks him. That also allows Perona to get over to third. So it's runners on the corners. Kazimoto walks in his second bat. And now it's Rosetich, who's 1 for 1. That one's hit high out into the outfield. They're going back, going back. Should be a play in center field. It will be. Runners tag up. And that's going to bring in the 9th run here in the first. Sacrifice fly from Rosetich. Kazimoto moves over to second. And now it's the cleanup man, Bakes. Bakes walked in his last at-bat. And here he is with 2 outs in the top of the first. That one's in there for a strike. Good pitch. Here we go, 0-1. That one's outside. Make it even at 1. Snep goes to the rosin bag. Gets back out on the rubber. 1-1 on the way. Inside. Lost control of that one a bit. Make it 2-1. It's Kazimoto there at second. That one's hit well out there into the gap. That one's going to get down near the warning track. It'll bounce on the warning track. Bakes is headed to second. He'll stay right there. That brings in the 10th run. And Kazimoto came around to score. Nightmare start for the Rockabillys. 10 runs. They're 2 outs. And it's Graves coming up here. That one bounces in. 1-0 to Christian Graves. Hit well up the center. That's another base hit. And they're going to hold him right there at third. Easily could have gone around to score. But they hold Bakes at third. Christian Graves have his second hit of the day. And he's there at first. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here. Rios, the designated hitter, who was hit in his last at-bat, comes up to the plate here. That one's fouled off right into the dugout for the Pistol Shrimp. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off again. It's 0-2.
A super foul ball, courtesy of Cell Phone Repair, 7 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Here comes the 1-1. That one's hit well out there, but may be an out. Tailing foul towards the Rockabillys dugout, and it's caught for out number 3. It's the end of the first, but it is 10-0 after the top of the first. The Rockabillys due up now. It's going to be Griffin Cameron, Aiden Hamilton, and Jake McCutcheon when we come back.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings, quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on, Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
The Rockabillys, a lot of work to do here in the bottom of the first. 1.5 times through the lineup for the Pistol Shrimp. They retired after they put on 10 runs off of 8 hits on the Rockabillys. So here it is, David Andolina out there on the mound. It's his 10th start. He's got a 1-1 record with a 5.23 ERA. He will face Griffin Cameron to lead it off, Aiden Hamilton and Jake McCutcheon. Griffin Cameron's batting .320. Aiden Hamilton's batting .270. And Jake McCutcheon is batting .324. So it's three powerhouse guys for the Rockabillys, but like I mentioned before, they've got some work to do. They're looking to do that here. David Andolina getting his final warm-up pitches. And Griffin Cameron makes his way into the batter box. Griffin in last night's ball game got the day off, but played this weekend here at the ballpark. Had a good weekend as well. Here he is back in the lineup tonight. A lot of new guys in the lineup tonight for the Rockabillys versus last night. And here's the first pitch of the bottom of the first. That one's high. Ball number 1. And that one's outside. It's 2-0 quickly here to Griffin Cameron. That one right down Main Street. Griffin Cameron couldn't catch up to it. That one's out of the zone. 3-1, good eye from Griffin Cameron. And it's 3-2 now. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Got it past Griffin Cameron, who goes down swinging. It's out number 1. And now Aiden Hamilton comes up to the plate. Hamilton did not play last night either, but here he is in the lineup. He's batting .270 on the season. This is his 21st start as a Rockabilly. That one, bottom corner of the zone for strike number 1. That one's chopped off. It goes over to third base. It's going to be a close play, but out number 2. Aiden Hamilton, a little bit of a check swing, made contact with it. And he's thrown out. So quickly 2 outs now for the Rockabillys. And now, coming up to the plate is Jake McCutcheon. McCutcheon played in last night's game. He got 2 hits in 3 at-bats. Scored 1 run and walked once. It was a shining moment for the Rockabillys in what was a 6-3 loss. That one's outside. Andolina started out behind. 2 out of the 3 batters so far he's faced. Gets back there, 1-1. That one just barely missed the zone. Make it 2-1. Good eye there for McCutcheon. That one's hit well, but fouled off. Over towards the clubhouse for the Rockabillys. Here's the 2-2. That one's high, makes it a full count. Second full count of the inning. And that one's fouled into the net. It's a CPR cell phone repair foul ball here at the ballpark. It's Josh Furtado warming up there in the bullpen out of Transylvania University. And there's a walk there to Jake McCutcheon. So the Rockabillys get their first base runner of the night. And now with the base runner on and 2 outs, Kevin Okins comes up out of the University of Memphis. Okins has had 4 at-bats as a Rockabilly, 2 hits. Brought in 1 RBI, so a good start. He watches ball number 1 there, another good start. Here's the 1-0. Inside. Now it's 2-0. Maybe the Rockabillys can start a little bit of a comeback here in the bottom of the first. And make it 3-0 now. That one's well outside. There's a strike. That one's fouled off. And a fan running over there to make the play off the CPR cell phone repair foul ball. Going home with the souvenir here. Outside. Runner goes, but he'll walk into second. Okins with the walk. Jake McCutcheon walked right before. So it's 2 walks in a row with 2 outs here. And the Rockabillys may have something going. It's Hudson Separulo up here. Makes his way to the plate with 2 runners on. Separulo's had 4 at-bats as a Rockabilly. 1 hit. He watches ball number 1 there. And a quick mound visit here. They'll talk this one over on the mound, trying to calm him down. He got 2 outs quickly, and he's had trouble since then. Walked 2 in a row, falls behind here 1-0. And that one's chopped foul. So it's a 1-1 count now to Separulo. And now it's 2-1. That one misses. Separulo trying to get something back for the Rockabillys. A runner in scoring position, but there are 2 outs. Watches that one to even up the count at 2 apiece. That one's hit out there into center, but he's going to be able to make the play. A good catch in center field retires the Rockabillys as the ball lands in Jackson's glove. They strand 2. Score is still 10-zip after 1. Will Snepp trying to recuperate after a tough start. It's Josh Furtado to start off here on the mound for the Rockabillys. Josh Furtado will be starting out the second inning, as I just said. It's Brendan Comerford for his second at-bat. He's the seventh hitter in the lineup. And the Rockabillys trying to have a much better inning here. It's a very tough start to the ball game. 10 runs, 8 hits, couple of walks as well. 1.5 times through the batting order. And Josh Furtado is just an incredible pitcher. He's had a great year for the Rockabillys. He's got a 4.46 ERA. Now, most of the season, he had right around 1.3. Furtado's in his 15th appearance. His record is 2-1. He's even started 3 games. And the most impressive thing about it is 54 strikeouts in 40 innings pitched for Furtado. So here he faces Comerford. He'll take a little walk around the mound first. First pitch is low. Ball number 1. That one's a strike. It evens up the count. That one's hit well out there. Tailing foul. Trying to chase it down out there in left, and will make the play in left field. What a great play. Left fielder Aiden Hamilton catching that one. Just a great play out there in right field, excuse me. In right field, actually, that's Hall. So 1 out here. Second inning's already going better than the first. And there's a replay. Chases it down, makes the catch right there in foul territory. That one's low. It's 2-0 to Toby Jackson, the Taco Bell K-Man of the night. That one's hit well out there. And it's going to drop right there in left field. Aiden Hamilton's chasing it down at the warning track, and it's a stand-up double for Toby Jackson. He was the only one of the Pistol Shrimp that did not reach successfully in the first inning, and here he's reached. So every single Pistol Shrimp has reached base tonight in the ball game. Now Jackson is in scoring position with just 1 out here in the second. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. It's Isaiah Hart, rather. One and one, the even count here. That one's hit well, but foul. Back here towards the press box. Here's the 1-2. well inside. 2-2. Actually, it barely, I'm not sure what the call is. He's calling him out. Maybe he says he went around. Whatever it is, it's out in number 2 here. And a sign of relief for the Rockabillys. Chance to get out of an inning without giving up a run. It's Luis Perona, who's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs at the plate and a chance for a third one. He watches that one on the corner part of the zone, strike number 1. It's 1-2. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2 now. Actually, it's 2-2, I believe. Check swing. But it's in there for a strike. That one barely fouled off towards the Rockabillys dugout. Just able to get the bat on the ball to stay alive. Outside. Perona trying to continue his perfect day at the plate and really a great series. He went 3 for 4 yesterday and had 2 walks. Here he's gone 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Perona has been smoking the Rockabillys. Swing and a miss. Josh Furtado gets a strikeout. Ends the inning, strands a runner at second. It's 10-0, headed to the bottom of the second.
A damaged electronic device typically costs hundreds or even thousands of dollars to replace. But we're here to show you that there's a better way. CPR is the global leader in electronic device repair, and our services are fast and far more affordable than replacement. Our knowledgeable technicians have experience working with all types of smartphones, tablets, computers and laptops, MP3 players, gaming consoles, and even other electronic gadgets like drones and more. CPR, we save your mobile life.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
The Rockabillys trying to cut at this 10-run lead that the Pistol Shrimp have here. And the Rockabillys are running out of energy early on already in the ball game. It's been a struggle for the Rockabillys tonight. A really slow start, and it's bucket ruckus here at the ballpark. Jackson Settlemyers is at the plate to start out the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. He's out in front of the first pitch. That one's hit well. Over to second base, an incredible play. Did he make it? Oh, my goodness. What a play by Kazimoto. And when it's not going your way, it just continues to not go your way. Kazimoto, an incredible Derek Jeter-type play there at second base. I know Jeter played short, but that looked like him. Kazimoto gets out number one, steals a hit from Settlemyers. Here's the 1-0. And chop back. Scared some of the fans there behind home plate. They jumped at that one. 1-1 the count. That one's low and outside. 2-1 here. That one called for a strike. Generous call there. Makes it 2-2. Looked low to me, but Brady Wilson watches it, and it's called for a strike. Wilson fouls that one into the net. Brady Wilson's got a .286 average on the season, only 7 at-bats in the Rockabilly uniform. He faces a 2-2 here with 1 out. And that's a strikeout. Brady Wilson goes down. So 2 outs here. Here comes Trayshawn Hall. Made that incredible play out there in right field. Here he is to bat. Maybe he can bring some of that energy. And that's 2-0. That one's in there. Make it 2-1 here to Hall. Hall's the last hope for the Rockabillys in the bottom of the second. He's out of Xavier University, Louisiana. Watches that one high. Make it 3-1. He's ahead in the count. That one finds the zone. 3-2. And he walks him. So base runner for the Rockabillys here with 2 outs. Hall gets down to first. This is exactly what happened in the last inning. Rockabillys had 2 walks with 2 outs. Here, they've got 1 with 2 outs. And looking to get something started. It's 1-0 here. That one's hit through the gap just barely. Hall's going to head towards third. It's going to be close at the bag. He slides in safely. Beautiful slide there from Hall. It's runners on the corners. Chris Godwin gets a hit. And the Rockabillys threatening here with 2 outs. And Griffin Cameron, the leadoff man for the Rockabillys, comes up to the plate here. It's 1-0 now to Griffin Cameron. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's got an opportunity here. Fouls that one off. An opportunity to put the Rockabillys on the board for the first time tonight. It's a 1-1 count. That pitch right in there for strike number 2. Rockabillys trying to get something going with 2 outs. That one gets away from him. 2-2. That one's hit well, but it's out there to left field. It's going to stay in play and be playable for out number 3. So the Rockabillys strand 2 more in the bottom of the second. The score is still 10-0 through 2 innings in Jackson. The sun is setting and the mood is dropping here as the Rockabillys can't get a run just yet. 10-0, but there's still a lot of time left.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings, quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Josh Furtado still out there on the mound. In 17 pitches, he got through 1 inning, struck out 1. Here we are in the 3rd inning. It is 10-0 because of that monster first inning that the Pistol Shrimp had. 8 hits, good for 10 runs. It's Cody Kazimoto, who's 1 for 1. He'll lead off for the Pistol Shrimp. He also had an incredible play at second base that put out one of the Rockabillys in that last inning. It was a very impressive play. But here he is at the plate. He's out of St. Mary's College. That one's low. And it's 2-0. Josh Furtado falls behind. Very rare. That one's low again. 3-0 now. Swing and a miss there. Blows that one past him. 3-1 now. Lost him there. Walks him to start out the inning. Tough fought at bat. But eventually Josh Furtado falls behind and Cody Kazimoto gets to first base off a walk. So now it's Rosetich, who's 1 for 1, has also walked in the ball game. That one's high. Ball number 1. Swing and a miss there. 1-1. Check on him over there at first, but Kazumoto able to get back safely. Check swing. It's ball number 2. Here comes the 2-1. Kazumoto's there at first. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase that one low. 2-2 now. Josh Furtado's got him right where he wants him. Checks on Kazumoto at first, who dives back in safely. That one's chopped back into the net. Spoils a good pitch. It's 2-2. Pop straight up, but back towards the fans. Check on him again at first. Kazumoto able to get back. No outs, runner on first. And that one's fouled into the net again. He's really battling here. Rossetich is not giving an inch to Josh Furtado. Anything close, he's fouling off. 2-2. And fouls another one back. Great play by a fan over there. Off the CPR cell phone repair foul ball. That fan in the blue shirt backpedaled and caught it, barehanded obviously, but a great play. That makes it a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch here, runner on, and fouled back again. This has been an extremely long at-bat. Here's the payoff pitch again. We've had a lot of these. And fouled off again over the net. Rossetich having a very long at-bat here against Furtado. Furtado's up to 31 pitches through just 1 inning of work. Here in the second, of course. Second inning of work for him, that is. But he hasn't been able to get an out yet. There it is. Struck him out after a long at-bat. Josh Furtado gets the best of Chance Rossetich. And it's out number 1, a big strikeout. Now it brings up Ryan Bakes, who's 1 for 1 in the ball game during that long first inning that brought so much success for the Pistol Shrimp. Outside, 1-0. That one was low as well. Here's the 1-0. Down the middle, make it 1-1. That one's hit well out there to center. Over to make the play and record the out is Griffin Cameron. Now for the Pistol Shrimp with 2 outs here is Christian Graves, who's 2 for 2. He's got a runner on first. 2 singles for Christian Graves. He faces Josh Furtado for the first time, though. That's a strike right there. Over there at first, they check on him again. But Kazumoto, who's the first batter in this inning, is able to get back safely. Oh, 1 is low. So it's 1-1. Well inside. Graves is able to get out of the way of that one. But it's 2-1 now. Here comes the pitch. And it's outside again. 3-1. Good stop, though, behind the plate from Oakins to prevent Kazumoto from moving over to second. He calls it a strike. Well, actually, it looks like he was calling it a strike. He was pointing over to first, but it was the same motion as a strike call. So Christian Graves continues his perfect day at the plate. He walks over to first. So 2 runners on, 2 outs here, and Justin Rios comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Good pitch for a strike. That one's low. 1-1 now. And now it's 2-1, down in the dirt. Furtado walked Kazumoto to start the inning. Then he just walked Graves with 2 outs. That one's hit foul over by the Rockabillys bullpen. Two the count to Rios. He's 0 for 1. And that one's hit up the middle. Should be an easy play at second. It will be for out number 3. So the side is retired. They strand 2 more. And the Rockabillys will be due up in the top of the 3rd in just a second.
CPR is the global leader in electronic device repair, and our services are fast and far more affordable than replacement. CPR specializes in cracked screen replacement and repair, water damage, data recovery and transfer, camera repair, battery issues, component replacement, and more. CPR, we save your mobile life.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Here the Rockabillys are due up in the bottom of the third. It's still David and Dolina out there on the mound. He's pitched 2 innings, struck out 2, and walked 2. He gave up 1 hit, but no runs so far. The Rockabillys would love to change that here in the bottom of the third. Aiden Hamilton will be due up first, then Jake McCutcheon and Oakins. He'll be due up in just a second. Couple more warm-up pitches for Andolina. Couple of birthdays being celebrated here at the ballpark. And that is the final pitch for Andolina as far as warm-ups are concerned. So Aiden Hamilton makes his way up to the batter's box to start out the bottom of the third. It's still 10-0. It's been that way since the first. Here it comes to Aiden Hamilton. Now on the mound is Sam Corbett for the Pistol Shrimp. Sam Corbett's appearing in his 8th game. He's got a 5.73 ERA. He's got an 0-2 record. And here's Aiden Hamilton, who's got a 1-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. Make it 1-1. Looked a little low at first. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. No outs. Aiden Hamilton at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Aiden Hamilton goes down swinging. He's 0-2 now. And that brings up Jake McCutcheon, who was walked in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Cracked his bat on the first pitch, over to first. And the throw brings the pitcher off the bag. It's going to be an error, an E1, I believe, or well, E3 for first base. The throw was just way off the mark there. And that allowed Jake McCutcheon to reach first base safely. So now, with 1 out and a runner on, is Kevin Oakins. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was way out in front of that one. Here's the 0-1. That one's outside and high. Make it 1-1 now. That one's low. 2-1. Oakins walked in his first at bat. He's ahead here in the count, 2-1. Swung on, goes right through the gap. Oakins gets a single out to left field. And now 2 Rockabillys on. Separulo comes up to the plate, 0 for 1 with 2 runners on. That one's hit right over to third. Maybe a double play. Out at second. Throw to first is in time. That ends the inning. A tough break for the Rockabillys. They strand 1. We're through 3 innings, a third of the way through the ball game, and the score is still 10-0. We've got some live entertainment here at the ballpark. And it is, of course, a fun game at the ballpark. We'll take a look at it.
Tonight by Jeremy and Hayes. Glenn, let's go to the very first rhythm we ever learned in elementary school. How's it go? Jeremy. All right, not bad, not bad. Here we go, Hayes. Yeah, all right. I think we need to turn it up just a little bit. Glenn, what's our second rhythm? All right, all right. Here we go, Hayes, you ready? All right, we really got to spice this up. Glenn, show them what you got. I think you can top that. Yeah, all right. Thank you guys. Hey,
Lots of fun going on here at the ballpark off the field. Now on the field, unfortunately, it's not been as fun for the Rockabillys. 10-0. We're in the top of the 4th. Josh Furtado out there for his 3rd inning of work. He's been great so far. 2 strikeouts, 2 innings pitched. Walked 2, he stranded a couple of runners. But he's got some work to do, and unfortunately for him, he can't score runs by pitching the baseball. The Rockabillys, their own work to do on both sides of the ball, but it starts with keeping it 10-0. So Josh Furtado will be facing Brendan Comerford, who's 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs in the game. Here he is in his 3rd at bat. That one's outside, 1-0. That one's hit out there in the gap. Who's going to get it? Right field, Hall will make the catch. Out number 1. It's a quick first out here in the 4th inning. Now that Comerford's retired, that'll bring up Jackson, who's 1 for 2. Jackson has 1 RBI in the ball game. Nobody's on here, and there's 1 out. That one's low and outside. Ball number 1. That one swung. Strongly hit out there to center, tailing in a weird way, and Griffin Cameron drops it. He had made the catch. Jackson stopped at first. Now he's making his way all the way over to third. It'll be ruled a hit, so Griffin Cameron catches a break. It's not an error his way. But now a runner on third with one out here. 90 feet away from the Pistol Shrimp, adding on. Rockabillys, of course, trying to stop that from happening. They don't want to make this any worse than it already is. That one's high to Isaiah Hart. Hart's 0 for 1. He also has walked once. Swing and a miss down the middle, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Josh Furtado's blowing it past him. Furtado's been so good about stranding runners so far in this ball game. One out here and a runner on third. One's popped foul. Here's the 1-2. It's Isaiah Hart there at the plate. Josh Furtado's at 55 pitches now, providing some long relief innings here. Got him. Great pitch there from Josh Furtado. Struck out Isaiah Hart, and there's 2 outs now. Try to prevent Jackson from scoring at third. Hart's retired. That's going to bring up the top of the order, Perona, who's 2 for 3. And as I mentioned, he went 3 for 4 yesterday with 2 walks, so he's been the hot hitter for the Pistol Shrimp. That one's fouled off the roof here. So 0-1, Josh Furtado jumps out in front. Here's the 0-1. Curves that one in there. Great pitch, 0-2. Josh Furtado's got a pitcher's count now with 2 outs. He gave up a triple to Jackson. He's trying to strand him there at third. That one's high. Doesn't get him to go there. It's 1-2. 10 runs in the first inning for the Pistol Shrimp. Since then, no team has scored. 1-2. That one's hit foul. Out of play. Bounces around in the stands. One-two down the middle, struck him out. Josh Furtado, 2 big strikeouts after giving up a triple. Strands another runner. Josh Furtado gets through 3, strikes out 4. And the Rockabillys go into the bottom of the 4th, down 10-0.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
If you're looking to upgrade your device without breaking the bank, CPR can help you with that as well. Our stores carry a wide variety of certified pre-owned tablets, laptops, and smartphones, including all of the latest Apple and Samsung models. Financing is available for qualified customers. Our Y-certified technicians are ready to assist you. And our limited lifetime warranty is the best in the industry. And with hundreds of stores across the U.S., you never have to look far for fast, efficient electronic device repair. CPR. We save your mobile life.
Jackson Settlemyers will lead off for the Rockabillys here in the bottom of the fourth. After Settlemyers, it's Wilson and Hall due up. Starting to get dark here at the stadium. The sun has completely set. There are no weird patches of shadows or bright sun out there in the outfield. It's dropped to about 80 degrees. Still beautiful weather. That one finds the strike zone, strike number one. Settlemyers swings at that one, fouls it off his leg. He's behind here 0-2 now. That one's high. Ball number one. Good eye there. Now it's 2-2. That one's hit well. And out into left field for a single. Settlemyers leads it off with the base hit here in the bottom of the fourth. So Rockabillys may have something going here. Every time they've been able to string together some hits or walks, they haven't been able to actually capitalize off of those. Swing and a miss, 0-1 now. That one's popped into the seats, the second deck. It's 0-2 now. That one misses. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Brady Wilson pops it foul again, spoiling it. Settlemyers is there at first. And that makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss. Goes down swinging. Brady Wilson. It's strikeout number 2 for Sam Corbett. And out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now to Trayshawn Hall. Here's the 0-1. And chopped foul. Make it 0-2. Hall falls behind. The 0-2 on the way. It's inside. Good eye there from Hall. Make it 1-2. Hall settles in with the 1-2 count, 1 out. Settlemyers there at first. And they'll check on Settlemyers. He dives back in safely. One, 2 is the count. Comes to the plate. Hall watches it, and it evens up at 2 apiece. Two misses, so it's a full count now. And Lowe walked him. Back-to-back base runners from the Rockabillys. We got 2 here. Trayshawn Hall takes first base. Jackson Settlemyers is at second. There's 1 out. And Chris Godwin comes up. 1 for 1 here with 2 runners on for the Rockabillys. That one's hit out there. It's going to land out in right field. That's going to bring in 1 run. The throw to the plate is close, but is not in time. So the Rockabillys get a run back here, 10-1. Off the single from Chris Godwin. He's 2 for 2 now. Drives in a run there, and they're going to keep the inning going. 1 out. 2 runners on. Griffin Cameron comes up to the plate. Leadoff man for the Rockabillys with the big opportunity here. He's 0 for 2. Swings at that one, hits it over to first. It'll be out number 2. They don't go to second with it. They take the easy out at first. And now it's 2 outs. And Aiden Hamilton comes up here. There's 2 outs. 2 runners on second and third. They're both in scoring position. And Hamilton fouls that one right into the dugout for the Pistol Shrimp. And that one's fouled right back. 0-2 now. Oh, that one got away from him. Hits Aiden Hamilton in the back. So now it's the bases loaded with 2 outs. Aiden Hamilton taking his time at home. Clearly frustrated by the way that one hit him. Maybe in a little bit of pain. There's a trainer there at the plate. So now to be Jake McCutcheon coming up to the plate. McCutcheon's 1 for 1 today. Big opportunity here with the bases loaded. The Rockabillys have already got 1 run back. There are 2 outs, though. Sam Corbett still out there on the mound. He's thrown about 35 pitches. He'll have a quick meeting with the catcher. Bakes and Corbett meet out there in midfield between the plate and between the mound. Jake McCutcheon's already been clutch today. 1 for 1. He's also walked. Perfect at the plate, and the designated hitter has a big opportunity here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That one's hit well out there to left field. It may bloop, but they're going to catch it right there. The second baseman makes the play that ends the inning. The Rockabillys get 1 back, but Kazumoto makes the play, retires his side with the bases loaded. So it's 10-1, and the Rockabillys trail by 9 here through 4.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings. Quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Josh Furtado still out there on the mound. Right now it's the Pizza in Your Seats promotion here at the ballpark. Fans jumping up and down, screaming for free pizza from Domino's as they deliver it to some lucky fans in their seats. The Rockabillys got 1 run back there in the bottom of the 4th. It's 10-1 the score right now. Josh Furtado still out there on the mound. He's thrown 61 pitches, struck out 4, walked 2. He's stranded about 6. The last couple pizzas are being distributed to fans. And Josh Furtado taking his final warm-up pitches. He's going to face Cody Kazumoto, who's perfect at the plate. 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Then Rosetich will be next, and Bakes after that. And a lot of success for the Pistol Shrimp today. They're batting very well around the order. Went through the order once and a half to start out the ball game in the first, to put up 10 runs. Rockabillys were silent there till the bottom of the 4th where they scored 1. So it's 10-1 here as we start out the 5th inning. The Rockabillys were in danger of being run ruled moments ago. They trailed by 10. Here, they trail by 9 after they scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Kazumoto. Furtado throws the first one out of the zone for a ball. That one's foul into the Rockabillys dugout and well out of play. It's 1-1. One is fouled off. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. That one's right back to Josh Furtado. He rushes over to first and flips it over there for out number 1. So out number 1, Casimoto's retired for the first time today, and Rozetic, who's 1 for 2, comes up to the plate. Rozetic struck out once. He has 1 hit where he came around to score, and he knocked in 2 RBIs. He's also stolen 2 bases. Swing and a miss. Great movement on that pitch from Furtado. Showing no signs of fatigue. Through 3 1/3 innings. 65 pitches. Swing and a miss there. He's ahead 0-2 now. Popped back, and fans running to make the play off the CPR cell phone repair foul ball. In there, got him, froze him. Strike number 3. Another strikeout for Josh Furtado. He's got 5 now. Rozetic strikes out for the second time tonight, and there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The first one's high to Bakes, who's up. He's 1 for 2. That one's hit right over there to shortstop. Should be a routine play. And draws him off the bag, but he's able to adjust and make the play. Great play there from first baseman Caparulo. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 5th. The Rockabillys trail by 9. We're halfway through the ball game.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings, quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
Rockabillys trail by 9. It's Kevin Okins to lead off. Still Sam Corbett out there on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. The Rockabillys looking to chip away at this lead like they were able to do in the last inning. They scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Here they are in the bottom of the 5th. Still trailing by 9. But Josh Furtado gave them some incredible innings of work. 4. He may continue to pitch into the 6th inning. Stranding lots of runners, giving up a couple hits, but no runs. And here's Kevin Oakins, who's 1 for 1 today. Oakins has a single. He also has a walk. It's been 33 pitches for Sam Corbett out of North Central College. Oakins steps in here to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Oakins is out of the University of Memphis. Here he is to take the first pitch of the bottom of the 5th. That one swung on, hit out there to center. Backpedaling and making the play out there for out number 1. Jackson was able to chase it down. The first pitch, Kevin Oakins swings, gives the ball a ride, but he's eventually caught out. Now it's Hudson Separillo, who's 0 for 2 today, here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. That one's low. Ball number 1. Chopped foul, 1-1. The 1-1 is chopped up into left field, and it's a routine fly ball, out number 2. Separulo is retired for the 3rd time tonight, and Jackson Settlemyers comes up to the plate now. Easy inning so far for Corbett. Settlemeyer steps out of the box. Is in there for a strike. 0-1. Chopped foul, so it's 0-2 now quickly. That one's high. Make it 1-2 now. That one's chopped up into the right field. Who's coming on to make the play? It's going to be the right fielder himself. He'll catch it. And 3 flyouts later, the Rockabillys are through the bottom of the 5th. It's one of the signature games here at the ballpark in just a second, the Pack Your Bags Challenge. Presented by Southern Airways Express. It starts in just a minute here. Basically, the point of the game is you've got to run down to the far end, grab all the clothes. You can see them setting it up there at the bottom of your screen. But you got to run down, grab all your clothes, run back, throw them all in the suitcase, zip it up before your opponent does. So we've got 2 fine competitors here that are ready to compete in the Pack Your Bags. And this is for high stakes. It's for a round-trip ticket to Atlanta and back. So these 2 fans getting their stretches in, getting their strategies down. A lot of different approaches to this game. Some people take 1 trip. Some people take a couple fast trips. And here it is.
These 2 awesome Genghis Grill employees are going to be participating in our Pack Your Bag suitcase race. This race is brought to you by Southern Airways. They fly to make your day. All right, they're going to run down to their clothes and pack their suitcase as fast as possible. Are you guys ready? Set, go! Show them some love, folks. Let them hear it.
A free trip to Atlanta and back, courtesy of Southern Airways Express. Wins it right there, winning the challenge as well. Going home with pride and a prize. And the Rockabillys put Bryce Dreyer out there on the mound. His third appearance on the mound. He's gone 1 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit. He faced 5 batters. Here he is to face the Pistol Shrimp in the top of the 6th. It's Christian Graves, who's been an impossible out tonight. 2-2, 1 RBI. After him, it'll be Rios and Comerford. In there for a strike. Good first pitch from Dreyer. That one's high. Near his head, but he's able to get out of the way. Here's the 1-1. Down low. That one's hit well, but foul into the stands. Make it 2-2 now. That one's outside. Full count now to Christian Graves. That one's hit a mile high out into center. Griffin Cameron sets up under it and makes the easy squeeze. So out number 1. Now the designated hitter, Justin Rios, comes up to the plate. First pitch is hit. They were shifting, so an easy play at second base for out number 2. Bryce Dreyer cruising so far out there on the mound. Now it's Comerford, who's 1 for 3. 2 RBIs, came around to score, had a double back in the first inning. Not much out of the Pistol Shrimp since the first inning. No runs, only 2 hits. First one's hit back into the net. That one's a ball. Make it a 1-1 count now. Chopped back. 1-2 now. Dreyer's ahead in the count. That one squared up, hit way out there, and it's going to land on the warning track. Comerford's headed to second, and he'll cruise in there with a stand-up double. With 2 outs, Comerford's now at second. Now, Jackson, who's 2 for 3, comes up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Chance for the Pistol Shrimp to put this one back in run rule territory. Watches that one in the strike zone. Fouled off, make it 0-2 here to Jackson. Toby Jackson's 2 for 3 with an RBI today. A chance for another one here with the runner in scoring position. It's Comerford there at second. Fouled off again. Jackson stays alive, but he's down 0-2. That one's hit well out there. Griffin Cameron trying to track it down. He's able to make a great play on the run. And strands another runner for the Pistol Shrimp. No damage done. 10-1 headed into the bottom of the 6th.
A damaged electronic device typically costs hundreds or even thousands of dollars to replace. But we're here to show you that there's a better way. CPR is the global leader in electronic device repair, and our services are fast and far more affordable than replacement. Our knowledgeable technicians have experience working with all types of smartphones, tablets, computers and laptops, MP3 players, gaming consoles, and even other electronic gadgets like drones and more. CPR, we save your mobile life.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Rockabillys due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing by 9 runs. It's Brady Wilson to lead off. Sam Corbett is done for the day. A new pitcher out there on the mound is number 34, and that's Zach Lane from Ball State University. Typically an infielder, but on to pitch here in this ball game. Zach Lane has appeared in 1 ball game pitching for the Pistol Shrimp. He threw 1 out, struck out 1, 2 at-bats. Here he is to face the Rockabillys 3 in the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Wilson, then Hall, then Godwin. So Wilson has struck out twice tonight. He'll go out there first. Hall has walked twice tonight, and Godwin's 2 for 2. So the Rockabillys hoping to chip away at this 9-run lead. So that's all the warm-up pitches for Zach Lane. Interesting thing about Zach Lane is he spells his name Z-A-C-H. Short for Zachary, I presume. If you ever want to learn more about these players, just go to prospectleague.com. You can look about the teams and rosters there. Grounded softly to second base, out number 1. You can learn all about the teams, the rosters, the divisions. You can even listen to the Prospect League podcast. So go check it out. Spend some time on prospectleague.com and see what you can learn. And here's Hall, who's walked twice in the ball game. 1 out. And that one slowly goes in there for ball number 1. Hit well over into foul territory. Gets the strike call there. He's been calling that low pitch a strike most of the night. 1-2. That one's high. 2-2 now. Got him looking. Hall just stared at it, and it goes in there for strike number 3. 2 outs now. And this brings up Godwin, who's 2 for 2. Chris Godwin making his way out there. He's got 2 singles, 1 RBI. Here he is with nobody on. He faces strike number 1. Now it's an even count at 1 apiece. Now it's 3-1. That one drops out of the zone. Godwin's ahead in the count. And ball 4, walked him. Godwin continues a perfect day at the plate. 2 for 2 and a walk. And here with 2 outs, the Rockabillys have their base runner here in the 6th. It'll be Griffin Cameron. Well, it's supposed to be Griffin Cameron. Looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter. It's number 12, Michael Bell. Michael went 0 for 5 in yesterday's ball game. Here he is today with 1 runner on and 2 outs. Michael Bell has only had 8 at-bats as a Rockabilly. Watch his strike number 1 there. He's got a 125 batting average so far. Hits that one, and it's going foul over by third base. Good barehanded grab there by the third base coach. 0-2 is the count. Michael Bell plays at Jackson State Community College. Swing and a miss. That one gets past him. It's the second strikeout of the inning for Zach Lane. The Rockabillys go down in the bottom of the 6th. We're 2/3 of the way through the ball game, and the Pistol Shrimp due up right after this. Top of the 7th here. It's still Bryce Dreyer out there on the mound. Isaiah Hart will lead it off for the Pistol Shrimp. He's 0 for 2, struck out once tonight. And he fouls that one off right down into the dirt. After Hart, it'll be back up to the top of the order for the Pistol Shrimp. Perona, who's 2 for 4, and Kazimoto, who's 1 for 2 with the pair of walks. Here's the pitch. That one's hit high in the sky out towards left field. And it'll be an easy routine fly out there. Out number 1 off the first pitch, Aiden Hamilton to make the grab. Now it's the leadoff man, Luis Perona, who's got 5 hits in his last 8 at-bats against the Rockabillys. He's also got 2 walks. So 4 hits, actually 5 hits, and 2 walks in his last 10 at-bats against the Rockabillys. He hits that one a mile high out there, off the wall. Any other ballpark, that would be out, but the high wall here in Jackson, it's close at second. Got him. He was trying to stretch it into a double. He hit it so hard off the wall, it bounced back quickly to Aiden Hamilton in left field, who was able to make a great throw to second and beat Perona by a mile. So it's 2 outs now. Perona was trying to stretch it into a double, which when you hit it to the wall, you typically think that that's going to be a double, but Perona's thrown out second. This one's hit the other way to Aiden Hamilton, and he is a part of all 3 outs there in the top of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. The Rockabillys cruise through that one. They give up the 1 hit, but they get Luis Perona on his way to second. And the Rockabillys due up after the 7th inning stretch.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with elite dental care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings, quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Bryce Dreyer pitches a 1-2-3 inning. And Aiden Hamilton doing all the work out there in left field. Made a great throw to second to get Perona on his way there. And here are the Rockabillys. Actually, that was Tagawoski who was pinch hitting for Perona. And the Rockabillys here trying to score some runs. Out there on the mound for the Pistol Shrimp is still Zach Lane, who had a good inning last time. He's at 15 pitches. And here comes Aiden Hamilton, who was doing all the work out there in left field. Maybe he can do some work here at the plate. Left-hander. Settles in. Ready for the first pitch. Swing and a miss. He's behind that one. And Nate Hamilton fouls that one. It rolls over to the dugout for the Pistol Shrimp. Oh, 2 the count. He chops that one. It's basically a swing and bunt. He's got speed and no throw at all. He'll beat it out to first base, an infield hit to start out the inning. Aiden Hamilton's first hit of the day. Doing a little bit of everything in the last 5 minutes here. 2 catches out there and left, a great throw to second, and now a swinging bunt single. Now it's Jake McCutcheon, who's 1 for 2 today, coming up to the plate. With the runner on, Aiden Hamilton's got some speed. We may see him take off. Jake McCutcheon's got a single and a walk today. Jake swings at the first pitch, hits that one well out there. It's going back towards the wall and hits by the warning track. Aiden Hamilton rounds third. He's headed to the plate. And the Rockabillys get their second run of the ball game off a Jake McCutcheon double. And the fans love that. Here it's 2-10. Now it's the catcher, Okins, who's 1 for 2. He's also got a walk in the ball game. Here he is with the runner in scoring position and no outs. The Rockabillys looking to make a rally. And fouled off over by first base. Rolls out. Jake McCutcheon was well over halfway to third base by the time that ball went foul. It's in there for a strike. 0-2 now to Kevin Okins. It was 0-2 to Aiden Hamilton. He was able to get on. That was Blankenship that doubled. He pinch hit. And he's there at second now. That one's fouled straight back by Okins. That one's high. 1-2. Good eye there. That one falls completely out of the zone. Make it 2-2. Blankenship is in scoring position at second. It's the 2-2 to Oakens. He watches that one, freezes him. Strikeout number 3 for Zach Lane. It's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Hudson Separulo. He's 0 for 3 today, looking to get his first hit, and it'll be a good time here with the runner in scoring position. First pitch is high. (1-0) finds its way. The inside corner of the zone. It's 1-1 now. First inning aside, this game has been all Rockabillys. 1 run in the 4th, 1 here in the 7th. That one's hit over to third. And they're going to double up the Rockabillys. Caught. And they get Blankenship there at second. He was running at the crack of the bat. Looks like it might have been a single out to left. And instead it's a tough double play. So the Rockabillys are retired, but they get one back in the bottom of the 7th. We're headed on to the 8th inning here at the ballpark. The score is 10-2.
CPR is the global leader in electronic device repair, and our services are fast and far more affordable than replacement. CPR specializes in cracked screen replacement and repair, water damage, data recovery and transfer, camera repair, battery issues, component replacement, and more. CPR, we save your mobile life.
Here we are, the top of the 7th inning. Still Bryce Dreyer out there on the mound. He's pitched well so far. The Rockabillys trail by 8 runs. Actually, Bryce Dreyer warming up now. He's thrown 2 innings, 19 pitches to get through 2 innings. So he's done some great work. And here he faces Chance Rosetich, who's 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 strikeouts. Now, if you want to get to these jerseys that the Rockabillys are wearing to wear yourself, you can visit our jukebox here in Jackson. Or you can visit rockabillysbaseball.com and shop the jukebox right there on the website. Some great gear as well. T-shirts, hats, all kinds of different things to cheer on your Rockabillys. Here, Chance Rosetich steps into the box. First pitch is hit into the air, and it's going to go over the net out of play. Here's the 0-1. Dreyer steps and deals. It's hit well foul. Over towards one of the concession stands here at the ballpark. (0-2) the count. Bryce Dreyer's ahead, gets it in there. That one's hit way, way far and over the wall. It's 11-2. A 1-run bomb by Kendron Kinsey, who pinch hit for Rosetich. How about that, to pinch hit and come in and hit a home run? It's Kinsey's second home run of the season. His average was 207 coming into that at bat. He improves it and improves the lead. It's 11-2 now here at the ballpark, and Ryan Bakes comes to the plate with no outs. Bryce Dreyer was perfect until he just gave up that home run there. That's in for ball number 1. Inside. That one bounces in. All the way back to the backstop. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. In there for a strike. That low part of the zone that he's been calling all night long. Gets the call again there. Bake swings at the 2-1. Fouls it back into the stands. It's a CPR cell phone repair foul ball. Here's the 2-2. That one bounces in. Full count now. Full count pitch is spoiled. Still no outs. Bryce Dreyer out there on the mound for his third inning of work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out there. Bryce Dreyer's first strikeout of the day. And it's the first down here in the 8th inning. Bakes is retired. Here's Christian Graves, who's 2 for 3 today. It was 10-2 coming into this inning. That's in there for a strike. Then the one-run homer from Kinsey put the Pistol Shrimp up by 9. That one's hit over to left into the corner. Graves is headed to second. Aiden Hamilton picks up the ball, will throw to third. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Christian Graves, his third hit of the day. He's in scoring position now with one out. Here comes Rios, who's 0 for 3 today. Comes to the plate with one out. Bryce Dreyer is at 31 pitches now. That one's hit well. Deep out there to right, but it looks like it's going to be playable at the warning track. Graves tags up, heads to third, and they'll hold him right there. So 2 outs now. Rios hits it deep out to right field, moves the runner over. And Comerford, who's 2 for 4 now, comes up to the plate here. And gets the call there. Low strike, but he's gotten the call all night long. That's in there for a strike, 0-2. Bryce Dreyer's ahead here with 2 outs. Gives him the call. Well outside the zone, but Bryce Dreyer gets the call for his second strikeout, and Brendan Comerford strikes out looking to end the top of the 8th. The Pistol Shrimp add on 1 from a solo shot from Kinsey that was deep out there to left center field. It's 11-2. The Rockabillys due up in the bottom of the 8th in just a minute.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
Zach Lane still out there on the mound for the Pistol Shrimp here in the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Jackson Settlemyers, who's 1 for 3, leading the way. After Settlemyers, it should be Buca, who's just checked into the ball game at shortstop, played that last inning, and Hall, who's 0 for 1. So that's how it is for the Rockabillys. They trail by 9 runs again. They just got one back in the bottom of the 7th. Pistol Shrimp added one back on in the 8th. So here's Settlemyers on to hit. Well inside to Settlemyers. He gets out of the way.
26.
That one's hit right into center. A single for Jackson Settlemyers makes him 2 for 4 here today, and he's a base runner to lead off the bottom of the 8th. They forgot the batting order here. It's Buca up. Hall thought it was him. But here we go. No outs. 1 runner on. It's Settlemyers at first. Matthew Buca at the plate. First one's fouled back. It's 0-1 here to Buca. And well inside, 1-1. Buca's got a 100 batting average. He's only had 20 at-bats, though. Here he's ahead 2-1. That's 2-2. He's in front of that one. Swing and a miss. Buca swings right through strike number 3, and it's out number 1. Now it's Trayshawn Hall, who's walked twice, and he's 0 for 1. Actually, this is his third at bat here. He's walked once. That one's that low strike he's been getting the call for all day. Swing and a miss. Hall's behind now, 0-2. Settle Myers singled to start out the 8th. He's still there at first. That one's high. Ball number 1. Good eye there from Hall. Two and two now. Hall fouls that one deep off to the right side. Got him. Gets the call. Hall doesn't like that call, but it's in there for strike number 3. Out number 2. Settlemeyer still there at first. Godwin comes to the plate, 2 for 2 today. Walked once. He's also got 2 hits. And that one just hit him. He'll take first base. Settlemeyers will go to second. Perfect day at the plate so far for Godwin. Possibly his last at bat there. Here comes Michael Bell, who came in to pinch hit last time. Here he is again. He wasn't able to reach in his initial pinch hit attempt. That one's low. Ball number 1. Oh, and right past him there at short. That's an error. It's going to bring in a run. And the Rockabillys add on 1 here. It's 11-3. Went right through his legs of Comerford there at short. So Michael Bell reaches first base off the error. That brings Settlemeyers around to home and Godwin to third. Now Aiden Hamilton comes up here to bat. Hamilton is 1 for 3. He's had some impressive defense this game as well. He watches the first one at eye level. That one's fouled back into the net. 1-1 now. Rockabilly's trying to have a little bit of a rally here in the 8th. Since the first inning, they've outscored the Pistol Shrimp 3-1. Now, unfortunately, the baseball game is played through the whole 9 innings. That one's in out there to right. It'll bring in another one. And now it's 4-11. A single there from Aiden Hamilton's his second hit. Runners are on first and second. Now it's Brett Blankenship, who's 1 for 1. Came into pinch hit and had an RBI double. First one's high there to Aiden Hamilton. Excuse me, not to Aiden Hamilton, to Blankenship. Hamilton's there at first. That one's hit high out there to center field. Should be an easy play, though. And it'll be caught there for out number 3, but the Rockabillys get 2 back in the bottom of the 8th. We head on to the 9th and the last inning. 11-4 here in Jackson.
If you're looking to upgrade your device without breaking the bank, CPR can help you with that as well. Our stores carry a wide variety of certified pre-owned tablets, laptops, and smartphones, including all of the latest Apple and Samsung models. Financing is available for qualified customers. Our Y-certified technicians are ready to assist you, and our limited lifetime warranty is the best in the industry. And with hundreds of stores across the U.S., you never have to look far for fast, efficient electronic device repair. CPR. We save your mobile life.
It's the 9th inning here. The Rockabillys are just about to have their final inning. Braden Becker goes out there to pitch. They are trying to keep the Pistol Shrimp at 11 runs. It's 11-4. The Rockabillys will have 3 more outs at the bottom of the 9th. You know how baseball works to try to get back into this ball game. They trail by 7 runs. And right now it's the call to the bullpen. Becker's warming up for his second appearance out there on the mound. He pitched 1 inning, faced 5 batters, gave up 3 hits, but no runs. So here he is in his second appearance. And a lot of position players have had to pitch for the Rockabillys recently. So Becker's getting his final warm-up pitches. He will face Toby Jackson, who's 2 for 4 with an RBI in the ball game. Then, unless anything changes, it should be Hart, who's 0 for 3. And back to the top of the lineup is Stagoski, who came in to pinch hit and is 1 for 1. Rockabillys trying to get back into the second game of the 2-game series. They dropped the game yesterday, 6-3. A lot more runs in the ball game here today. 9 runs total yesterday, 15 total so far here. So here we go. Jackson stepping into the batter's box. Out of the University of Hawaii. 2-4 tonight. Throws his bat. Swings at the first pitch, completely loses his bat, and luckily it didn't hit Hart over there on the on-deck circle. Oh and 1. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Holds on to his bat that time, but Jackson swings through it. That one's hit out there to left field. Aiden Hamilton rushing in. It's in foul territory. And right into the Rockabillys bullpen, out of play. That one's grounded to short. Routine grounder and out number 1. Great play there at short. Buca, who came in last inning to pinch hit, gets a little work out there at shortstop. So 1 away in the top of the 9th. Isaiah Hart comes up. He's 0 for 3. Right there on the outside part of the zone. That one's low, though. Makes it an even count at 1. It's 2-1 now. That one was low. That one's hit out there to left. It's going to get down. Aiden Hamilton loses it, gets back to the wall. It's going to be extra bases for Isaiah Hart's first hit of the day. He's thought about going over to third, but the ball was there at third, so he thinks better of it and heads back to second. A one-out double here in the top of the ninth for Isaiah Hart. And here we are to the top of the order. Stagoski, who's 1 for 1. That one's high. Ball number 1. Inside, 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Braden Becker. 2-1 now. Outside, 3-1 now. Braden Becker's behind Stagoski. Swing and a miss. Now the count goes full. Becker gets Stagoski to chase. It's a payoff pitch here. Misses there. Ball number 4. So now it's 2 runners on here in the top of the ninth. 1 out. And Kazumoto, who's 1 for 3, comes up to the plate. One's fouled off over by the bullpen bar. It looks like they've got the bus warmed up out there by the clubhouse. This is the second game that the Pistol Shrimp were in town for. After this, the series is over, and both teams will hit the road. Rockabillys going on the road for about a week. That one's hit foul. They'll be back here next Monday night, taking on the Catfish. Catfish dominated the division in the first half of the season. They clinched their home field advantage for the playoffs, and since then they've been cruising a little bit. But they still have a winning record in the second half of the season, 11-9. The Thrillville Thrillbillies are in the lead of the Prairieland division here. The runner head for third. It's over there at second. Could be a double play. Flip there. The throw to first. In time. Got him. Great double play. A thing of beauty. It goes 4, 6, 3. Double play. And the Pistol Shrimp are retired without being able to add on a run in the ninth. We head to the bottom of the ninth. The Rockabillys down to their last 3 outs. But first, let's look at that double play again. That was a thing of beauty. The Rockabillys preserve 11-4 deficit. They're trying to work on it here. You can see it's hit here to second base. It goes 4. Good flip there to 6. 6, a great throw over to 1. Over to 3, 1 being the base. And the side is retired. A great double play. We'll take a really quick break, and when we come back, the Rockabillys will be down to their last 3 outs, trying to make a rally.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, Van Drive, Jackson.
Here at Carlock Automotive of Jackson, we have it all. New car savings. Quality used cars. We repair all makes and models. We can even buy cars. I don't think I have to say it.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Jake Ferguson's warming up to close this one out here. It's a 7-run lead for the Pistol Shrimp. The Rockabillys trying to get a rally here with their final 3 outs. Due up, but we don't know if that will be the case, is Kevin Okins. After Okins is Caparulo and then Settlemeyer. So that is who is due up, but we could see some substitutions, the Rockabillys. And it will be Okins to lead it off. Rockabillys hit the road, as I mentioned earlier. Then they'll be back here Monday. And loses the bat again. In back-to-back half innings, 2 players have thrown the bats. Kevin Okins throws that one into the Rockabillys dugout. Everybody there is A-OK. It's a Military Monday here at the ballpark. When we come back for the next home game, it'll be another Military Monday. Then that Tuesday is First Responders Night, special night for first responders here at the ballpark. Then on Wednesday, August 2nd, they're giving out 1,000 Rockabillys hats to those in attendance here at the ballpark. And the final home game is going to be Thursday, August 3rd. They're giving away SEC tickets, and it's also a Throwback Thursday. So $2 hamburgers, hot dogs, and drinks here at the ballpark. That one's low, makes it a 1-1 count. Hit right up the middle to second base. Tough crossbody throw, but he makes it look easy. Fortunately, another great play there from Kazimoto for out number 1. Now it's Hudson Separillo, who's 0 for 4 today, looking for his first chance at reach of base. Ferguson threw 3 pitches. And that one's not going to get through. Oh, my goodness, the throw over to first, not quite in time. But Kazimoto showing out the glove out there at second base, diving for the stop. The speed of Separulo was too fast. He beats it out for an infield single. But what a great play by Kazimoto. Diving, putting his body on the line. The Rockabillys have their first base runner here in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out. It's Jackson Settlemeyers, who's 2 for 4. He hits that one high. It's going to stay in the infield in foul territory. And it's caught right there at third base. Settlemeyer swings at the first pitch, and he is retired for out number 2. Now it's Buca. down to his last out. From Quinsigamond Community College, it's Matthew Buca. 2 outs here. I don't know why he just lobbed that in there like that. One and 0 the count. And this one's hit a mile high, but right there at first base. And it's out number 3. The Rockabillys are retired. They get 1 base runner off a single from Capurlo here in the bottom of the 9th, but the Rockabillys drop this one 11-4. The Pistol Shrimp win both games here at home against the Rockabillys. The first game was 6-3. The second one here at the ballpark, 11-4. The Rockabillys did own this ball game after the first inning. You take that first inning out, and look at this thing. It's a 4-1 ball game, but unfortunately that first inning does count. 10 runs in the first inning for the Pistol Shrimp off of 8 hits. They added 1 run later off of 3 hits. That was a home run by Kinsey, excuse me. And so the Rockabillys dropped this one 11-4. They get 10 hits, but they only capitalize off of those for 4 runs. So the Rockabillys won really the majority of this ball game, but not the whole ball game. They dropped it 11-4. Like I already mentioned, we're back here in the Hub City next Monday for Military Monday and the final homestand. 4 final home games here in Jackson. You need to get out to the ballpark to one of those. You've got a week to make your plans, whether you've got to travel in from out of town or just come in here from Jackson. Whatever it is, you've got some time to make your plans to come out to the final homestand. The Rockabillys hitting the road tomorrow. They will go really all over the place, end up back here playing the Cape Catfish on Monday. Then it'll be a couple of games against the Thrillbillies, and the season is just about wrapping up for the Rockabillys. So it's been another great one here at the ballpark. For all of us here at Worthy Road Studios, thank you so much for tuning in. Our director tonight was Christopher Reasons. Our producer was Paul Scholze. As always, I'm Alexander Bitterling, and our cameramen were Eric Inman. Andrew Burris back with us here at Great to have him back, getting all those great crowd shots, and Zachary Henson here as well. Of course, our executive producer is Paul Scholze. He does a little bit of everything for us here, and that wraps it up here on BallGame Blitz and on Prospect League TV. I'm Alexander Bitterling. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.